Are we ready, gentlemen?
Off the cuff it.
Is this it? Are you excited about this?
I am. I'm excited.
Zuzanna Szadkowski.
This is perfect.
I have said it correctly.
Yeah, you did.
My work is done here.
It's
you just say whatever
perfect.
you want to say. No.
Okay.
But welcome to Off the Cuff with
Thank
Peter
you.
Travers. It's exciting for us to have you here. We have our Gossip Girl. There were you and Miss Blair.
Yeah, and I like this because it's very, very serious and almost foreboding a little
Well,
bit.
Dorota can be serious. She can be.
I love
And
it.
I have my Dorota here, Team Dorota here, just to let you know that we just don't do this for everybody.
Well, thank
This
you.
we're excited.
I can't
So-
believe it.
Let's tell the world first about this character that you created.
You know, I don't know much personally about maids. I've actually had a history of playing maids. So
Now
it's not
explain
my
that.
It's not
What
my
history?
first maid.
No, come on, now I'm crushed.
Actually, the show before my gig before Gossip Girl, I played Tony Soprano's maid in the final season of The Sopranos in a few episodes.
What are you saying to me? Why was I not informed of
I
this?
don't know, but it's
Was she a
feel
Polish maid?
Yes, she was. Her name was Elżbieta, so it was a little bit a little practice run maybe. That was you could blink and miss it, but it was my first foray into Polish maid. Totally different universe than that of Dorota's. There's a lot that's very Polish about Dorota, and I know Polish.
We should say that.
I am Polish.
Although you're sounding nothing like Dorota here.
Well, yeah,
I'm not even Mr. Peter, which I was
No,
praying
Mr.
to
Peter,
be.
you could be even.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
but
never going to be on Park Avenue, so I'm never going to have a Polish maid like Dorota. So it's great having you here,
Well,
just
you
saying
can
that for a
dream.
moment. How would we say off the cuff with Peter Travers in Polish?
Swobodnie.
Boy, that sounded so simple. I like that.
I don't know, like easygoing or zimprowizowane is Peter Travers.
I like them both.
You know, I think if you say anything in Polish, it's always a little more exciting. I'm definitely like a Polish American and have both of those factors alive in me. My parents are super Polish.
Super Polish. I love super
they
Polish.
really are super Polish. So
Did you do research to play this? Because Dorota's hat, see?
Yeah.
That's like a key thing to me.
Well, actually, for me, it is the whole Dorota uniform. The minute that I'm dressed like that, it's hard not to be Dorota.
I just wondered if you kept the Dorota's hat in your purse and just
no.
put it on whenever it was needed to. Because when you speak as her, everything changes. There's authority in that. People listen to Dorota. They listen. Well, since a lot of your scenes are with Leighton, does your relationship off camera take on the same kind of Dorota, Miss Blair? Or is it a whole different thing that's going on, like you're just contemporaries?
You know, Leighton is not a lot like Miss Blair. So
What a shame.
she's way kind of more easygoing, and you know, she actually takes care of me. I think, you know, what's cool about Gossip Girl is that my cool level, you know, like as a human being, like I'm not as cool to be an actor in Gossip Girl necessarily. So I love the fact that like my personal cool level has been upped quite a, you know, it's really
Just
cranked up just by association. And then look, I'm in a Rolling Stone, which is like pretty incredible too.
I was horrified at the close of last season. I should say now, because this interview will air and then the debut of season 3 will be September 14th.
Yes.
And if I'm wrong,
9
slap
o'clock.
me around. 9 o'clock. That
Yeah.
would be perfect on CW.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You weren't there. I'm now dressing you as Dorota, not Zuzanna. Dorota,
Yes.
where were you when the graduation happened at Constance Billard? What I kept thinking, where is Zuzanna? Where is Dorota on those episodes where I was missing you so desperately? Were you out looking for other jobs? What was going on? Why weren't you at graduation?
You know, Dorota has a little bit of a love relationship brewing that the viewers got a chance to take a look at in the webisodes with Vanya, the doorman. So I think that had something to do with, you know, a little bit of...
You can't miss prom and graduation. I'm sorry. I don't care what love is. This is a big deal. What's going on? Give us a little hint of what's happening.
Well, you know, it's college.
I don't want the deep, dark secrets.
So, you know, a little bit more scheming and plotting and...
There has to be scheming and plotting.
Yeah, and I think even more in college. Why not? You know, it's even a more complicated universe.
What do you do when you see other actors playing? What about Meryl Streep in Sophie's Choice?
Oh, well, her dialect, I mean, her accent work inspires me too. You know, I have to work a little bit on Dorota, even though I spoke Polish.
You had to work on it when you had that huge rant against Mr. Chuck in Polish. Can you remember any of that?
Yeah.
I want you to yell at me as if I were Chuck Bass.
What, hold on, let me run with the line.
Come on, I want to be yelled at in Polish so bad now. Yeah, I really do.
Oh, I remember it. Co ty sobie wyobrażasz, ty gówniarzu?
I didn't mean it. All right, last question. I have to ask you again for this wonderful gift that you brought me. What is it?
It's a Polish chocolate. It's ptasie mleczko. It's like a little marshmallowy, fluffy. Marshmallow is not the right word for it though. It's a heavenly fluff, and but the name literally translates into bird's milk, which sounds gross.
How do we say it?
Ptasie mleczko. And yeah, and I mean, it sounds a little off, but really it's just about, you know, there is no such thing as bird's milk, so it's such a pleasure that it's beyond, you know, what we even imagine.
You had me at Heavenly Fluff.
Yeah, I'm glad you're happy with that.
That would be an ideal life to have with Heavenly Fluff. Well, Zuzanna, thank you so much for coming here and having Heavenly Fluff with me.
Well, thank you.
And
this is really good.
Can you go out by just saying the name of the show again and Mr. Peter for me one more time?
Mr. Peter, zimprovizowany.